Lord Buddha's marvelous realization. We are living in the 26th century since the passing away of Lord Buddha. Today, we enjoy a great deal of material comforts and conveniences. All kinds of experiments are being conducted in laboratories. These experiments are resulting in strange and sometimes harmful discoveries. We have invented speedy vehicles to transport us between countries in a matter of hours. We are able to communicate instantly with any remote corner of the globe. We receive instant updates about what goes on around the world. Yet, we are unskilled and unsuccessful in establishing basic human qualities and values. Has this so called progress solved the problems of humankind? The void caused by the absence of the Dharma. The accumulation of lethal weapons is taking place at one precedented rate. Continued research and development is resulting in the invention of even more weapons that are detrimental to the survival of humankind. Toxicating drinks and drugs capable of distorting the mind are distributed everywhere. Powerful nations exploit and pressure weaker nations and their people. Strange and deadly types of disease are spreading across the world. It is common to find books, films, and various technological innovations that distort sensual desires and lead to obsessions. Ordinary, hapless people always fall prey to obsession with sensual pleasures, power struggles, violence, and terrorism. This is because scientists are unaware of the compassionate, serene Dharma that looks at life realistically. A righteous leadership that sincerely embraces compassion and wisdom is nowhere, now here, inside. Instead, we see malice, deceit, and flattery. The true protection. The disciple who has found protection in Lord Buddha with proper understanding is a spiritual, wealthy person. He has to the good fortune to practice virtue, concentrate the mind, and develop wisdom. He is a brave individual who will achieve true contentment in life. A person does not become poor simply because he is lacking of food of, or drink. A person is truly poor if undeveloped in mind. The best disciple. Once Lord Buddha described the inspiring lives of arahants who had fully realized the sublime Dharma. He said that those noble disciples led an extremely simple life. Their possessions were limited to an alms bowl and 3 robes. There were days when they did not receive any alms food. At times, they would spend the night outdoors under a tree. Despite this, bliss, contentment, and serenity overflowed within them, within their mind. They had relatives who were wealthy in terms of money. Suppose those relatives were to invite an arahant to their home and show him a pile of gold to match his height, a maiden of dazzling beauty, and a large palace, saying, "Come back home and enjoy these luxuries. Give up your life of hardship." The arahant will not even glance at the objects offered to him because of his deep understanding of the joy and suffering of life. Such a story can in fact be found in the Ratrapala Sutta of Majjhima Nikaya. What is the real wealth? The disciple who has gone for refuge to the Lord Buddha has understood the true nature of life is not poor. Effort, courage, honesty, persistence, and mental strength are well established in him. Therefore, He does not become victimized by evangelists of other religions. He does not suffer from any spiritual weakness. He is not misled by scientific discoveries. He constantly rejoices in the marvelous research and the amazing discovery of Lord Buddha, the teacher in whom he sought refuge. Lord Buddha did not have any of the conveniences that exist in the world today. He lived alone and meditated in a hut in the jungle. His tool was an investigative intellect developed through extremely strong concentration. Lord Buddha was supremely skillful in being able to use his wisdom to discover the highest, purest liberation attainable in life, in this very life. With successful completion of his research, he became the perfectly self enlightened Buddha, a Samma Sambuddha with immeasurable mental power. The righteous objective. Lord Buddha was able to explain his method of research, which can truly be described as modern to other intelligent people. He performed the noble duty of sharing his marvelous discovery not for a mere couple of years, but for a period of 45 years. The objective of Lord Buddha's teaching was not to build a religious empire by collecting a powerful group of followers and destroying other religions and their adherents. His sole aim was to show people how to develop pure wisdom and how to use that wisdom to look objectively at the world. Lord Buddha's teaching aims at showing people how to use wise perspective to become free from everything in the world. His teachings shows the path to pure serenity, true liberation. He teaches us how to investigate methodically in a clear and simple manner.